Level 7 is the 8th level of the backrooms. It poses a significant obstacle to the exploration of Level 8 and further. Level 7 is an impossibly large ocean that seems to stretch infinitely in all directions. Despite the absence of fixed light sources within the level, a dim natural light is present across the level. Detailed exploration of this ocean is sparse due to the extreme danger and amount of preparation it requires to navigate. What we know of Level 7 is as follows. Level 7 is largely unexplored but is understood to be composed of 2 rooms, the entrance room and the room containing the ocean itself, with a high concrete ceiling suspended above the water. The entrance room appears to be the most readily available point of entry to Level 7, being directly at the bottom of the stairs from Level 6. This entrance room is the most habitable point in the level and should be used as a home base for those who dare to explore the ocean below. This room is fully furnished with a bookcase against the left wall containing several books of unknown origin, a small coffee table, a single chair, and a fluorescent ceiling lamp. The carpeted floor is covered with a shallow pool of water no deeper than a puddle. Across the room from the staircase to Level 6 is the doorway to the ocean. Any explorers willing to traverse Level 7 should be aware that the centre of gravity within the entrance room is different from that of the rest of the level. The entrance room appears to be built sideways into the ceiling of Level 7, with the door opening directly above the water from a top-down perspective. Anything directly in front of the doorway will have its gravity forcibly adjusted to that of the ocean, leading several unfortunate wanderers to plummet through the doorway into the waters below. The vast majority of Level 7 is composed of ocean outside of the entrance. The door to the entrance room is located on a fixed spot on the concrete ceiling, roughly 4.5 meters above the surface of the water. Though the water surrounding the entrance is barren, wanderers travelling far enough across the surface have discovered islands made of an unknown rock, which are mostly uninhabited. The zones of Level 7, categorized by light levels, are listed as such. The Daylight Zone. As the name suggests, the Daylight Zone is the most illuminated part of Level 7 of the Level 7 ocean, being slightly less dim than the surface. Very little else can be said about this zone, as it's the most barren area of the ocean. The Twilight Zone. Located just below the Daylight Zone, roughly a kilometer below the surface of water, the Twilight Zone is significantly darker and colder. This zone contains loose bones and scraps of rusted metal, as well as the first sightings of full skeletons. These skeletons are often humanoid with noticeable differences, including much larger jaws containing long, sharp teeth and legs, ending in what are presumed to be flippers. Several skeletons of large, unearthly fish have also been spotted, many of which are covered in bite or scratch marks. The water pressure is said to be quite strong by this point, yet it appears that at no point in Level 7 is the pressure great enough to crush the human skeleton. However, due to more pressing dangers, explorers willing to travel this far or further down are advised to leave as quickly as possible. The Midnight Zone, estimated to range at around 3 kilometers below the Twilight Zone. The Midnight Zone is completely dark. Many more full skeletons have been found within this portion of ocean, almost all of which are those of humanoid entities previously mentioned. There have been reports of incredibly large fish-like skeletons in the Midnight Zone, but the skeletal structures of these creatures have been described by observers as incomprehensible. The Abyss. Any depth below 7 kilometers from the surface is considered to be too dangerous to explore, with the longest recorded exploration to the abyss lasting just under 2 minutes. The abyss is sparsely decorated with mountainous piles of tar and rock, with a steady bubbling emanating from an unknown source below this zone. Is also densely populated by the aforementioned humanoid skeletons, most of which have been eroded in some regard by the immense pressure. Little else is known about the depths of water aside from rumours of a cave entrance in one of the underwater mountains that are said to lead to level 8. The current depth of level 7 is unknown by exact terms, but members of BAS have determined it to be impossibly deep architecturally. Fragments of synthetic fibre in the midnight zone and abyss suggest that the ocean floor is carpeted. Entrances. The only known entrance to level 7 is through a staircase down from level 6, which leads directly into the entrance room. There are rumours of a possible entrance through a puddle on the floor of level 8. Exits. The most well-known exit to level 7 can be found in an underwater cave on the side of a particularly tall mountain towards the bottom of the midnight zone. This mountain is almost directly below the entrance room, creating a straightforward, albeit lengthy, route to level 8. Though it is strongly discouraged, diving into the abyss and going unconscious leads directly to level 83. Recent speculation suggests that level 7 may be connected in some way to other ocean levels, as several people have claimed to have travelled by boat to level 880 by sailing extremely far to the west of the entrance room. This exit is unproven, but is being looked into as a possibly safer exit to the level. Anyways, I'm Backroom Jacob. Goodbye.